I like smoke. It's a really nice balance of creepy and beautiful. I'm going to try and capture the feeling of smoke in an original character. First, we're going to do a concept sketch to visualize her features and character, and no more introduction needed. Let's just do it. I don't like introducing myself. First things first, smoke breathes fire. Think about it. Her color scheme will be all gray, like smoke, so she needs a touch of warmth. And it's very warm, because it's fire. Get it? Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. She's gonna be tall and slender, but she's gonna have an extravagant and very exaggerated pose. She has really long hair, 'cause like why not? And a crown, also because why not? She has a floor-length, figure-hugging gray ball gown, but let's be real, I'm not gonna draw that, and giant heels that I drew very badly because I don't know how to draw shoes. And I gave her some red lipstick, and like red highlights in her hair. And maybe a corset and a cool, like, choker thing. Okay, done. No, it's not beautiful, but literally name a pretty concept sketch. Like, I'll wait. Like, it's literally a concept. We can yassify her later. Time to draw her. I'm actually so excited for this. I love this concept sketch, even though it's ugly. We're gonna do 4 pieces that showcase her coolness. Oh, wait, no. Her hotness, because she is smoke, and smoke comes from fire, which is hot. Do you get it? Laugh. Laugh, please. Okay, enough stalling. Let's actually get to painting her. For this first piece, I'm starting with a simple sketch, but I'm making the shapes more exaggerated because it's easier to tone them down than up later. There is a hand involved in this, so there's your only warning about that. It won't be a great hand, but it is a hand. I think if I had to give one piece of advice to artists that aren't beginners, but like aren't really professional, it'd be to focus on your sketch as much as possible. As you'll see with this piece, the areas of the sketch that look the worst are the areas of the finished piece that look the worst. Putting more effort into your sketch can only help you. Okay, it's time to render, and since making this piece, I've actually changed the way I render. It's a lot faster to block in the big shapes and then add details. People have been saying that for years, and I'm just now listening. So, I mean, if you're gonna take advice from me, that's my advice. Do the big shapes first. Anyway, that's the first piece done, and she's looking very cute. And the hand isn't that bad, I guess. On to piece 2. I wanted her to be breathing fire in this one because why not? This piece is a perfect example of why you should work out the kinks in your sketch before rendering because, oh my god, I did not, and no amount of Liquify can save me this time. Oh well, I'm gonna post it anyway, and you can just advert your gaze while I make up details about her backstory. Okay, so this is all 100% made up on the spot because I wanted it to be fun and creative, so don't come for me with the inconsistencies, okay? I know it doesn't make sense. Okay, ready? Let's go. Smoke is a queen, hence the crown. She rules over, let's see, how about the Fire Kingdom? There's a start. She got this role by being born because that's how royalty works. So maybe she has a sister. That could be a thing. Maybe her sister's like steam or gasoline. That's better, honestly. Steam is water and gasoline starts fires, which produce smoke. So, yeah, moving on. This fire was so hard to paint, by the way, and fire isn't even that difficult, so honestly, that's just a skill issue, I guess. And it's literally just one tiny little flame. Imagine being able to breathe fire, and it's just like a teeny tiny little fire that's sort of bright. Okay, back to her backstory. She likes wine. Everyone that wears red lipstick likes red wine in my head. They're both red, obviously. Maybe the red streaks in her hair are like representative of the blood that she's spilled. I feel like queens do that, right? I wouldn't know. I've literally never met a queen. I imagine she enjoys hobbies like, actually, I don't know. Let's ask ChatGPT. And this goes without saying, but I'm just using ChatGPT for the bit. Please don't use AI to make your characters. That's cringe. Okay, so ChatGPT said she is dangerous and suggests her hobbies include chess, toxicology, which is like wine and stuff, I think. I don't know, and gardening. So, that's her passions as a queen who kills people. Good to know. And that's it for that piece. Honestly, I hate it, but whatever. Sometimes you gotta just post the ugly art too. As an artist, you'll never be able to make every piece like amazing. Sometimes they're always just gonna be ugly. And that's the most freeing piece of art advice that I know of. Moving on. Okay, so this is the third piece, and sorry this section is so short, I ran out of things to talk about. The sketch came out a lot better, and that's why the finished piece actually looks sort of good. And you know I gotta use those free Ibis Paint hand models. They're so amazing, and they're free. I love them. But in this piece, I accidentally made her look friendly, and that's not good, because she is evil, I guess. Yeah, there's not much to talk about here. This piece was fun to make, and I really enjoyed it. She's not wearing the same thing as she was in the other pieces, but whatever. The colors are nice, the shading is good enough, the rendering is fine, which I guess is the same thing. I like it. It's alright. You should subscribe and like my video. Okay, let's think of some more details for her backstory. Maybe something sad to motivate her to become evil, because obviously bad people don't just exist. No, they have to have a sad backstory. This fourth piece is my favorite, and I love the vibe of it. Obviously, we're going to start off with a sketch, which was ugly, but I fixed it, and that's the important part. Oh, and here I should probably mention that I made this whole drawing in inverse color schemes. So do with that what you will. That's why it looks like that. This was a very fun challenge and I did enjoy it, but it was hard to get the color right and I had to fix it a bit after switching it. You can try this challenge for yourself on Ibis Paint X by going to the layer menu and hitting that button clearly labeled invert color. This switches your color to its opposite hue and brightness, so like dark red becomes neon turquoise and so on. You can also just put down whatever shade you want and just hit the invert color button to get the invert color to paint with, and that's a lot easier. But it's backstory time. So she is an evil queen ruling over a nation of fire. So just ignore that that's the main villain in Avatar. That was an accident. And Smoke is cooler than him anyway. And hotter. Let's see, maybe she's like an orphan. Or maybe not, that's not gonna work. This is actually really hard to come up with. Let's expand on her relationship with her sister. They used to be friends and really close, and then they had a fight. Actually, I think her sister should be based off Steam, because they used to rule together as one kingdom, and then after their fight, Steam left to start the Water Kingdom, and Smoke runs the Fire Kingdom. Yes, this is a very, very basic plotline. Whatever, I'm freestyling character backstories, don't come for me. Okay, so to finish us off, I asked ChatGPT for more plot ideas involving Smoke's sister, and this is what it gave me. A lost family legacy. No, I don't like that. It's boring. A betrayal or broken promise. I didn't like that either. Very cliche. ChatGPT is just so boring. I did like this one idea. The curse of Smoke. Steam had cursed her, and now she wants revenge. I came up with the revenge part. ChatGPT gave me like some basic stuff. And then it said hidden love. Ew, I hate romance plots. Disgusting. Okay, the next one was the Smoke Prophecy, which sounded cool, but it was super boring. And I also didn't like the Deteriorating Kingdom. That was boring too. The Shattered Element idea was sort of cool, but it didn't really work with what I already came up with. So we're going with the revenge idea. Smoke's plan is to be as evil as possible until her sister comes back. It's a very good plan that I'm sure will definitely work. Okay, well, there's the fourth piece. I have no idea what's going on with her hair and her arm there, but whatever, I tried. That's all I have. I'm so tired, and my back hurts because I've been drawing for too long. But thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. Bye.